Hi there, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. I know you're saying, do you just say that every time you meet somebody? Yes, I do. And I make my wife and family repeat that to me when they introduce themselves. This is my father, Stan, the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. It's kind of embarrassing, but from a branding standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. Today's topic is a beauty. I can't wait to do this one. Who should not buy an annuity? Think about that. Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent. I sell more annuities than anyone on the planet ever. And I'm going to tell you who shouldn't buy an annuity. And you're going, what? An agent not trying to make a commission? Yeah. I mean, annuities aren't for everybody, even though you already own one, and it's called Social Security. But I'm going to go over who should not buy an annuity. And you're going to love it. And you're also going to love this music. Alrighty then, as Jim Carrey said in, what was that, Mask? Watch it, it's fun, just watch it. Who should not buy an annuity? Okay, let's just start talking amongst ourselves about that. Who should not buy an annuity? A person that's 20 years old, 30 years old, 40 years old. Unless you can convince me otherwise, and I'm sure there's one asterisk, 1 out of a million shot, unless you're 50 or older, you really don't need an annuity, okay? Period. You're too young. You're too young because the lifetime income is based on your life expectancy, etc. Has 40-year-old people purchased from me? Yes, but they've told me specific reasons why, and I've signed off on it. But 99% of 40-year-olds or 47-year-olds that come in are like, what are you doing? Period, okay? They're transfer risks that solve for principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. In most cases, when you're young like that, you do not need to buy an annuity. Another person that doesn't need to buy an annuity is someone that's looking for market upside with no downside. That's an index annuity pitch that doesn't hold any water at all. It's a great sales pitch. The person that shouldn't buy an annuity is a person looking for an upfront bonus. Upfront bonus is candy for the stupid. A person that is looking for market growth shouldn't buy an annuity. I know the variable annuity people out there are saying, wait a minute, you get the variable annuity with the mutual funds inside. They call them separate accounts in the industry for whatever reason. Mutual funds, they can grow tax deferred. I understand TIA used to be called TIA CREF, put them on the planet in 1954-55 for tax deferred growth. Great, but in my opinion, as Stan the Annuity Man, who's worked for Dean Witter, Payne Weber, Morgan Stanley, UBS, I know what I'm talking about on that side of the ledger. If you're going to buy mutual funds, go buy mutual funds. You don't have to pay 2 to 4% in fees annually for the life of the policy for the right to do that. Who should not buy an annuity? A person that does not need principal protection, does not need income for life, does not need legacy, or does not need long-term care. That's fine. I tell the story all the time. One of my favorite clients is a guy who trades corn futures for a living. You're like, what? Yeah, he's a maniac. He's in his mid-70s, been trading futures for a long, long time. He does not need an annuity, okay, at all whatsoever. The funny part, though, is he's starting to buy them right now for his wife because she could care less about corn futures or the markets, etc. She just needs a lifetime income stream when he passes. But if you're one of those people out there that loves markets, understands volatility, can manage your assets, or has someone really, really good fee-only planner that's managing your assets, and you're okay with that, you do not need to buy an annuity. But where the big mistakes are made, in my opinion, are young people buying annuities. Now, there are such things called structured settlements that are annuity payments when people get in accidents when they're young, and there's a settlement or a lawsuit, and they get an annuity payment. Come on, that's an asterisk. But if I have people all the time in their 20s and 30s that somebody's trying to sell them an indexed or variable annuity. What? What are you talking about? See, because the reason that is a little crazy is annuities. Let's just say you're buying an indexed annuity or variable annuity or multi-year guarantee annuity contract, the annuity industry version of a CD, with non-IRA money. Those contracts are looked upon from a taxation standpoint like IRAs, meaning that if you remove money from them before you're age 59 and a half, there's a 10% IRS penalty. Hello. So when I say 50 is kind of the cutoff point for us, it really is. You're going to have to convince me otherwise. I had a call the other day from a 40-year-old, very successful, and he said, Stan, I understand the 10% rule. I want to lock in a MIGA for 20 years. I'm like, I don't think that's smart, but if you want to do that, that's fine. You can we'll sign off on it. But that's the asterisk. I mean, he understood he had many millions of dollars. This was just a very small portion that he was doing that as an asset allocation. But I told him, we first started the conversation, how old are you? He goes, 48. You don't need an annuity. Just carte blanche. For the older people out there, the more senior citizens out there, you do not need an annuity that is a long-term surrender charge, okay? I always cringe when I get the call from the 77, 78, 79-year-old that's being pitched a 10-year surrender charge product, like an indexed annuity for 10 years. What? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You don't need to do that. The only winner most of the time would be that agent selling it to you. You can buy shorter term deferred annuities. You can buy a MIGA for 2 years or 3 years or 4 years or 5 years. So the people that should not buy an annuity, you kind of instinctually know. It's like if it feels like you're fitting a square peg into a round hole, you shouldn't buy it. If it sounds too good to be true, you shouldn't buy it. If you're thinking upfront bonuses, free money, you shouldn't buy it because that's candy for the stupid. If you think you're going to get market upside with no downside, you shouldn't buy it. You buy annuities for the contractual guarantees of the policy. You never buy an annuity for what it might do. You own it for what it will do. Got it? Okay, annuities aren't for everybody. If you still want to have that conversation, we'd love to talk with you. Go to theannuityman.com. You can schedule a call. We will talk with you about it. And, we should keep these numbers. The CEO, think about this. There's a lot of people we tell them, no, we don't think it's appropriate. We don't think it's suitable. We will tell you that. We're not a hammer looking for nails. We're going to tell you the truth. As my grandfather, Hunter Garrison, in Stanley, North Carolina, borders Alexis, North Carolina, he told me this. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. That's our business model. We are going to tell you the truth. And if that truth is you don't need the annuity, we're going to tell you that. Period. We're not going to force a sale just to sell something. We don't need to do that, and we don't want to do that, and we will never do that. And with that, I appreciate you joining us. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man. YouTube video.